According to Ahmad 2019, statistics by Our World in Data OWD in 2010 state that global plastic production reached 270 million tons. The sale of this material was 5 million higher than 275 million tons in a study conducted by Greenpeace, which analyzed 39 brands of salt from 21 countries around the world, including neighboring Malaysia, such as Indonesia, Philippines, Thailand, and Vietnam, have found that salt sold in Asia contains the highest level of plastic pollution. According to Sinar Harian 2019, Sahabat Alam activist Association Shakila Zain said in 2017 the landfill was reduced from 289 to 113 only, and this figure is worrying as no alternative is proposed to dispose of garbage. For the record, there is no recycling site additional as well. According to Mat Yamin 2018, microplastics are associated with heavy metals such as cadmium, lead, and chromium that are harmful to human health. The following proposal outline a program that provides environmental awareness to reduce plastic pollution at Rumah Pangsa Batu Berendam, Melaka. Currently, our society creates a great deal of waste, and much of the waste consists of plastic. According to Pachamama Alliance 2019, the Environmental Protection Agency (EPA) in 2010 states that alone 31 million tons of plastic waste was created, and it takes a long time to disintegrate, which up to 1,000 years to decompose the plastic. It could bring harm to the environment, animals, and humans. For more than 25 years, rich countries ship their plastic trash to poorer ASEAN countries, which is lacking the capacity to manage such waste, such as Malaysia. Now, with China's withdrawal as the world's repository for plastic waste, many of that recycled plastic is likely end up in local landfill. According to Parker and Elliott 2018, China's new policy could displace as much as 111 million metric tons of plastic waste by 2030. According to Sinar Harian 2019, President of Sahabat Alam Sekitar Malaysia, Dato' Abdul Malik Yusof, state that waste imported from foreign country is partly not for recycling, but is dumped at illegal landfills. Therefore, it is proposed that community work, environmental awareness with reduced plastic pollution program be set up to help community by aware about the dangers of using plastic and maintaining the cleanliness of the environment.
Hello, my name is Helda Ulo, and I would like to present the goals and the objective for this proposal. There are 2 goals and 2 objectives for each goals. The first goal is to create awareness of danger in plastic waste that could harm the environment. The objective for this goal is to encourage people to avoid using plastic waste by providing 30 unit biodegradable bags instead. The next objective is to separately plastic that can be recycled with plastic material by having 30 teammates to working together in one day. The next goal is to establish good relations between workers Omega Sofa with the community. The objective for these goals is to help the community clean up the housing area by separate plastic waste in the recyclable material into the 2 main bins provided. The last objective for these goals is to make sure every community who is the resident in the Rumah Pangsa Batu Berendam, Melaka join the gotong royong.
Assalamualaikum and hi, I am Baharia. This community work is for environmental awareness with reduced plastic pollution. To summarize, this program is to create awareness among the society of harmful plastic waste to the environment. This project will be held on Rumah Pangsa Batu Berendam, Melaka. 8th August 2020 from 8:30 a.m. until 4 p.m. The target of the community is all the staffing of Omega Sendirian Berhad, Omega Sofa Sendirian Berhad, and all of the residents in the Rumah Pangsa Batu Berendam Melaka. For the part of SWOT analysis is for the strength, to create awareness among the community, and to create awareness among the community of danger using plastic. Secondly is weaknesses. Weaknesses is the stubbornness of people that neglect the surrounding environment. Secondly, risk health hazard towards the community. For the opportunity is less plastic pollution in the neighborhood area. Secondly, can gaining new segment market towards the community. And lastly is a threat. Firstly is of government policies and weather seasons. We continue to the next part is promotional plans. We are using two promotional plans. Firstly is flyer poster, second is via email. We distribute this flyer poster with email to staff participate actively in this program. With that, I thank.
Yongki and I'm going to present about operational budget. What is operating cost? When thinking about operating cost, think about what it takes to keep the light on in the office or warehouse. This type of costs include lease and rent payment, utility costs, office supply, employee wages, and bank charges. An operating budget helps us strategize for a profitable business and allow us to take for low earning or high spending months. A budget also guides us spending decisions and motivate us to stay on track with our revenue goals. So in our operational costs, we are expecting more than 200 people joining us for this Gotong Royong event. So we prepare needed materials such as cloth glove, biodegradable bag, and rack. The total cost for material is around 2,600 ringgit Malaysia. We also want to promote our event, so we prepare publicity through flyer poster, radio, and social media, which costs us around 1,000 ringgit Malaysia. Gotong Royong event require a lot of energy, so we also prepare drink and snack for our employee that cost around 2,500 ringgit Malaysia. As Gotong Royong event require a lot of movement, so injury might happen, and we prepare insurance cost around 2,500 ringgit Malaysia for everyone that join us. We also prepare token of appreciation for facilitators and collaborator cost around RM300. Omega Sofa Sendirian Berhad prepare budget around RM5,000, but grand total in our operational cost is around RM9,000. We do get sponsorship from Majlis Bandaraya Melaka, which is 5,000 ringgit Malaysia. That's it for operational budget. Thank you.
The anticipated outcome for the company is first, plastic trash recycle program will help decrease the number of plastic use and create a better environment. The second one is it also increase the sense of responsibility among the community and provide a learning for real life event. Next, it increase self-awareness in worker and the community about plastic waste. Last, it increase Omega Sofa Sendirian Berhad company visibility in the community and improve employee satisfaction.
Our activities need approval before implementation. So, we have emailed the PRR organization of Rumah Pangsa Batu Berendam for approval to implement the project in their area. We did receive a reply from the chairperson of Rumah Pangsa Batu Berendam to make a meeting with the committee of Rumah Pangsa Batu Berendam to discuss more about the detail, and they are more than happy to work with us. Besides that, when making a project or event, the things that we need to consider is the budget to make an activity. Here, sponsorship is much needed to reduce the cost of the project. For this project, we have sent an email to Majlis Madaraya Malaka Bersejarah MBMB for a sponsorship. We hope with the help of the Malacca Municipal Council could help to cover our excessive budget that necessary for the project. Our company had given us a budget amounted 5,000 only, but the overall budget cost is 9,070 ringgit. And luckily, the MBMB replied to our email and are willing to sponsor our event for 5,000 ringgit.